out of the Legon TF shows, Liman shows, we know so many things transpired, so many things happened. The fact that our show, as in the Shatter Movement show at TF, was called off due to what the Legon administration says it is lack of proper information sent to the office of the Dean of Students. That is what they tell us, and that is what has been put out there for you to consume. Because of that, our show was called off. Once again, it is something that did not sit well with us. In fact, I can tell you with all honesty that none of the team members were happy about that decision to call off our show when the other show was going to run. Nobody was happy about it. Nobody was so cool about it. And again, it is a matter that we have revisited and met the rightful authorities. Whatever conversation that we are supposed to have, we've had such conversation, and life goes on. Everybody is minding his business, and I want to believe everybody is also good. Now, the aftermath. We saw how the media reported it. At every point in time, there are always two truths out there. The truth of Shatter Movement and the truth of whoever becomes the opponent. But we know how easier it is for people to accept the other truth than the Shatter Movement truth. We know. In fact, that has been the narrative over the years. That has been the stories over the years. People who think that if it is Shatter Movement and any other person, what they say is the truth over what we say. That story has been running. At every point in time, someone thinks, oh, they know the truth from the other side more than us. Even when we have been privileged to share information, critical information for people to still use to do their judgment, they will still ignore whatever information we are sharing to say that, oh, yes, this is it, and we are going to talk about it the way we want to talk about it. That has been the story. So once again, those ones don't shock us. They don't surprise us like that. We have seen it to be a normal occurrence among us and in the industry as well. Now, come to think of it, there is something that I would want to talk about. Right after the issues, report that some people were not happy about Shattawale's performance, therefore will do everything to make sure Shattawale does not perform. Yes, we said it. And it's not as if we are running away from it. We still stand by it because we know what we know. And we have what we have. We know what information we control. That is why we say what we are saying. Again, others would also come out and deny dutifully. They would also come out and make it look like, hey, we don't even know anything about it though. And like I'm saying, people will go for that truth and leave our truth away. That is fine. When all those things were said and done, interviews here and there, responses here and there, there was a video that circulated online. I know my director will show the video to you, where Ola Michael and his team were demanding an apology from me and maybe Shattawale. In fact, even before that, one lady on Ola Michael's program on NIT FM, MCI Eboa, actually insulted my persona. She attacked my persona for something that I did not even think about, unprovoked, because according to her, Shattawale has not employed someone who is wise. Shattawale has not employed someone who is sensible. Shattawale has not employed someone who is knowledgeable. Shattawale has not employed someone who knows his game. That is what she believes it is. She sat on the radio platform and said all these nasty things about Sammyflex. As usual, Sammyflex would reach out to her, ask her why this and that. She would come out with all defense and later admit that, oh, if it ended that way, then she's sorry about it. She would do the needful to apologize to me. That's what she said to me privately. As to whether she did it or not, it is her own cup of tea. I was not demanding for any apology. So as to whether she did or not, that's her own cup of tea. But to wake up to see another video of Ola Michael and his team once again demanding from an apology from me to other people, and I ask myself, what again? What again should I apologize for? If in Ghana, we are to list all the lies, all the unsubstantiated information that media people have shared on celebrities or artists in Ghana, are they sure they will be able to even apologize? Now, let me see if I can give you some instances. When Medical and Fela McAfee's issue started, their marital breakup issue started, I remember very well on this platform, I mentioned it. Ola Michael and his team sat on United Showbiz and said openly, Medical is being childish. Medical is using his marriage to play media gimmicks. Medical is doing this to misbehave. Medical is not paying attention to his show. They said all these things about Medical at the time that indeed a brother was going through a lot. At the time that indeed a brother was suffering from marital breakup, post-marital breakup, I don't want to say broken heart, post-marital breakup disorder. A brother was suffering from it. But they were on TV saying, oh, Medical is being childish. He's not being serious. He's joking. Instead of him to go to London to promote his show, he's sitting like, I remember. I spoke with some of the members on the team, or on the show. I remember having a conversation with Arnold. I remember having a conversation with Ola Michael himself as well. And I said, hey, guys, it is not true. Medical is not joking. What is happening is real. There are so many things happening. In fact, there is fire on the mountain. The next show, when it became evident that what was happening is real, the team went back, did their show, without saying, oh, Medical, last week, we actually felt or thought that you were playing some games with your marriage, and therefore we said this and that about you. Because of that, today, we are here to say sorry to you. Now that we have seen that indeed you are going through a lot, we are sorry about it, and we sympathize with you. Nobody did. And nobody from any part of this world called on UTV to apologize to Medical and maybe his wife. But today, Ola Michael thinks that Sammyflex has said something against Team Stonebwoy, so I should come and apologize to it. Listen to this. Listen to how cheap this sounds. It's not as if I've even insulted them. No, I've not insulted them. But their biases are telling them that I should go and apologize to somebody. Now that is point one. Let me give you point two. When Ola Michael openly sat on radio and again blatantly told a lie that Shattawale and Stonebwoy have signed a bond not to perform, I, as reasonable as I am always, and I'll continue to be, no matter how people provoke me, I'll still maintain my calm and cool to handle issues the way I'm supposed to handle it. I took time, spent some minutes on the phone with Ola Michael, including Mercury, and we challenged Ola Michael with all the facts presented to us for him to do the needful, to do his checks, and that whatever information about Shattawale signing bond, they are lies. Ola Michael told me, oh, he started moves to go to the police headquarters. He started some calls, blah, 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 blah. Till today, if Ola is now about to go to police headquarters from Despite Media or from his house to the police headquarters, I don't know. When it was so clear that Ola Michael and his team, they had spread lies, total falsehood on radio, nobody forced them to come and apologize to Shattawale. Nobody. In fact, in their own wisdom, they did not also see the need to apologize. In their own wisdom, they did not see the need to even apologize to Shattawale. They left it and let the issue slide. Now, they have not gone back to it. Whether they will go to the police station or they've not gone back to it. But they had the effrontery to sit on the radio and tell Sammyflex to apologize to Stonebwoy and his team. Like how cheap this sounds. On several occasions, people have sat on radio, put out lies, stories that are not true, fabricated stories about celebrities, and they've gone scot-free. Nobody asked them to apologize. And because your biases are blinding you, you think we have said something that is our truth, and because you don't want to accept our truth, but you want to accept the truth of others, we should go and apologize. Apologize to who exactly? Apologize for doing what? Because you think what they are saying is the truth, and what we are saying, it is the lie. Innit? Sometimes this industry will make you a monster. I always pray for Shattawale. I always pray that he will get the wisdom in always handling his issues around him, the way he wants to handle it. I pray that God will bless him with that wisdom, that, okay, anytime something happens, the way you want to handle it, handle it. I pray he gets that wisdom every day from God, or that direction. Maybe that's the word I have to use. I pray he gets that direction to handle issues the way he wants to handle it all the time. Because if you are not careful, people will make you look bad even when you are right. We have reliable information, people putting calls here and there, people telling others that this is what they want to do, people doing that if this doesn't happen, this will not happen, and someone thinks what we are saying is the lie. Where is the lie? Because you don't want to believe my truth, you think I'm lying. You want to believe other truth, so that one, it is factual, but we are lying. And that we should go and apologize to who? Well, I'm waiting for the day that on Ola Michael's program, on any other platform that he sat on under the umbrella of his media house, that is Despite Media. I'm waiting for that day that they would also be bold enough, come out to apologize to some people that they have said lies about.